Welcome back to the JB Neighbor Gamers Podcast. We're a couple guys that enjoy video games, movies, and entertainment. My name is Bay, and I'm joined with my neighbor Jay.
Yo, Bay, how are you today?
Doing all right, man, on a Monday afternoon, and just getting caught up with all the stuff we've been playing and talking about. How are you doing, Jay?
I'm good. I'm glad there's no mosquitoes. There's less of them. The weather is cooling down, which means I don't need to use the AC, which means the price of my electric bill will go down. So I've been paying like $360 a month, man. I'm used to paying like $250 or $200.
That's crazy.
Right?
Well, okay. What portion of that is the car, though?
I think it's 70.
That's not bad.
It's not bad, but the AC, man, because, Deanna, night shift. So, like, during the day, it's hot, sleeping during the day. And at night, I'm like, dude, I can't sleep, uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I got to put the AC on. Used to be, like, all night, but at least now it's just, like, the first hour so I can go sleep.
I don't know if you've ever seen this. Go ahead.
What's a good temperature for you to sleep? How cold or hot do you like it?
You know what? It's hard because I don't really look at the temperature, but I will say that a comfortable temperature is right around 68, 69.
Okay. Yeah. No, I agree. Because I go, like today, Alexa, what's the temperature today? Oh, right now it's 68 degrees. I'm like, all right, cool. It's going to hit a high of 74. I'm like, oh, that's too much. AC on.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this, because have you seen those beds that have...
Oh,
and
yeah.
I don't know if it's real or not, right? It's got... You can make the temperature on your side of
my
bed. My
dream right here.
Right? You can make it like 67 if you want it.
That is the next bed I'm going to get.
Really?
Because you're supposed to change your mattress every 10 years.
Yeah.
This Tempur-Pedic mattress from Jerome's, this is like 13 years. And I'm looking at it, right? We're changing the sheets because, the dogs are playing on it and they have their chew toys and they're eating all the plastic and all that shit's all everywhere. And I'm like spreading the sheets. I'm like, what the hell, man? Why is my side more like it's expanding from the base? So imagine like an Oreo cookie, man. Like the filling is like pouring out from the cookie. That's what's happening to this freaking bed. So I need to change that at some point.
Do the dogs favor your side?
They favor the middle.
Okay.
So, like they're basically like a barrier. Like they get in between Deanna and I. So there's like I'm hugging the dog.
Yeah.
And then they switch spots. Rocket will leave, and then Rain comes in. Because like when they're in bed with us, they don't get along very well.
Really?
One will go to the feet. The other one will be placed by our heads.
Which one goes to your head?
Rocket, he'll claim it.
Oh.
And then like whenever like she comes by, and it's so sad because she's looking like she wants to be pet, and then you just hear.
That's pretty good.
And then you see his face change to like snarling. I'm like, dude, change your face, man. Stop, fool.
Does he stop?
I have to like poke him hard because I snap him out of it. I'm like, dude, man, calm down.
That's funny.
Yeah. And then sometimes I get wedged in between them, so I can't even move.
You can't move?
Yeah, because I don't want to disturb them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So you got Rocket by your head, and then
Rain to my right side. So it's like Rain, me, Rocket, Deanna.
Oh my gosh. So you're like Twister and while you're trying to sleep.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny. I love the dogs.
We're both dog lovers. My dog, and his name is Duri because we adopted him from Korea and we kept his Korean name. He has to have his body right up against me.
Oh, he favors you?
Yeah.
So he needs the contact.
He needs the contact.
Yeah.
So he's like, and this dog is getting heavy. He's 48 pounds now.
Oh, okay.
He's a little chubby now.
Oh, is he? Okay.
He started off when we first got him at like about 40, 42 maybe. So here he is, and he's right up against my leg, And man, sometimes, man, my knee hurts, when I wake up in the morning.
Oh, because you're not moving, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you favor him. You're like, oh, I want him to sleep. Nah, we're kind people, babe. We love our dogs.
But I'm like, I'm on the edge of my side.
Oh, dude, yeah. I'm like, why is there all this room? Because like when like I sleep at night, Deanna's at work. I'm like, I have minimal room because these dogs have the whole space. This is a Cow King, man.
That's funny.
I'm like, what the fuck? So Dury can get his nails cut, right?
Yeah.
Does he need meds?
No.
Dude, I went up the street and I'm like, I gave Rocket Trazodone. This is what the doctor recommended. Give him Trazodone.
Right up here?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
100 milligrams. I'm like, dude, that's a lot, man. I don't even give patients this much to go to sleep.
Yeah.
They took him up there. He shit and he peed on himself. So he's like, oh, I recommend giving him gabapentin. Gabapentin is can help with like sleep, but it also is like for nerve pain. She's like, give 2 tabs of gabapentin and 2 tabs of Trazodone. I'm like, holy shit! How bad are you?
So before he gets his nails cut?
Yeah. 2 hours before,
dude.
because he's super scared.
You know what? Like, go somewhere else, bro.
No, dude, I even gave him Trazodone before for the groomer to do it, and then she's like this, X.
Oh, she won't do it?
She can't do it because he goes crazy.
And you can't do it either?
I tried.
It's
I'm
too hard, huh?
Like he's calm, and then I get the clipper next to him, and then he corgis, they have short feet, and their face is right next to it.
Yeah.
He freaking bites the scissor,
Oh, wow.
the clipper. He bites at it.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm like, dude, all right, I think he needs it because it can be traumatizing. I can understand.
Yeah.
if he's already like pooing and peeing on himself.
Well, and this is real quick.
Please.
We are not a grooming podcast, but I did have to get him this meds because he was over licking his paws. And man, and it's crazy thing with your phone, right? It like listens to what you're talking about and stuff.
Yeah, the algorithms.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
like Instagram is always showing these anti-paw medications
Yeah.
or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And so, but I wanted to see what the doctor said, and so they gave me this thing. It's called Apoquel, and it's to help. And and I'm not giving any advice, but for my dog, it actually helped him.
Oh, okay.
And so it's getting better. He was licking it to the point where the fur was
would
coming
off. Yeah.
coming off
So
his,
just like
his
bare skin.
paws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so that's working, and he's actually coming out of that. But let me get right to what
No,
we're
that's
going to
good.
talk
I'm glad.
about.
Yeah. Man, we love our dogs.
And so this is about a week now, or almost 2 weeks, that Xbox has raised its subscription price for its ultimate subscribers. And I'm an Xbox owner. I'm also a PlayStation owner. And this is kind of making me think about, man, is this worth pursuing? Is this worth keeping?
What tier are you on both of them?
So with PlayStation, I completely removed it. I used to be the Plus, and then I just went cold turkey on that, and I picked up the Xbox Premium. And so that's the higher end, and it was $20 a month, which was, I felt pretty reasonable, right? Versus now, starting in November, which will be in a few weeks here now, it's going to be $30 a month. And people are pissed about it, and they're expressing themselves on the internet, and they are showing their displeasure by canceling their subscription. So I wanted to give some idea as to what they include, and then compare it with Jay, with how he uses his PlayStation Plus Premium. Am I saying that right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And so let's get right into that.
All right.
You've got Game Pass, and Xbox Game Pass right now, if you look on, for me, if I look on what's available and what you can use and play as of right now, and this could change in a day or so, but you can play Diablo 4, Hogwarts Legacy. I want to say a lot of games right here.
Sure.
Hollow Knight, Silk Song, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and this was released over the summer in May. Assassin's Creed Freedom. This is the old one where 2013, and the character was Adewale. Just kind of give you perspective. Also, these other Assassin's Creed, Revelations, Chronicles, the one from Russia, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Chronicles India. There's a lot of Assassin's Creed here. Number 3 remastered, Assassin's Creed 2. Another game, The Settlers, New Allies. It's a simulation. It's kind of like, for me, it seems like SimCity, but upgraded. Oddballers, which is the dodgeball game. South Park, The Stick of Truth. It looks like they're kind of doing a little parody of Hogwarts, it seems to me. Rayman Legends, Scott Pilgrim, and The Division. This is just a snapshot. They're really offering more things if you also want to include access to EA Play, which would include Dragon Age, Veilguard, Football Club, FC 26, Madden Football 26, F1 25, which is the Formula One game, and these are all game trials. Okay, other games, there's a lot more here. Far Cry 3, Monopoly Madness, Prince of Persia, Rabbids, and I already mentioned Scott Pilgrim, and that's a lot. Now, what do you think? Like, there's a lot of Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, it's a lot of games. I wonder who this is for. Like, because is it for people that purchase games habitually, or is it for people like who, like, back then would rent games from like Blockbuster?
Yeah, it makes me think.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
because I do like how they had Silk Song.
Sure,
Brand
yes.
new game. It's about $25 or $30. So that's worth it for 1 month.
Right.
Right? But say you haven't beat Silk Song, you're gonna get charged again the next month.
Yep.
So do you like those other games? Do you want all those Assassin's Creeds? Do you want all the other games that are being delivered to you? I think that's what really matters, is like you have to look at the game catalog and if you're gonna really play those games or not.
Yeah, and you start to think too, because like you said, you'll get to play Silk Song, right? You get to play it, but you don't ever own it. So once you unsubscribe, that's it. You can't play that game again. You'd have to buy it. So for me, it's interesting because
It's kind of like, well, we get into this debate about digital,
right.
If you buy it digitally, you own it. But what happens if they take it off? That you don't have access to the internet, so it can't access your license code, so you can't even play the game that you purchased.
You can't.
Yeah, but then like that's a different environment though, right?
Right.
But we're just talking about straight up having Game Pass and then downloading the game, having it only until you end your subscription. Are you okay with that?
Right.
That's essentially what it is.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard because I do see what people are saying on the internet, and $30 a month. I mean, you times that by 12, you're spending a lot.
It's like $360.
It is.
And then at this current moment in October, I don't think Xbox is giving you the option to purchase something that's annual, like an annual subscription.
Yeah, so like give a discount if you want to pay for an annual subscription.
Right.
And I get they're probably doing that just in case when people unsubscribe and they want like a refund or something, that they don't want to mess with that. So maybe that's why they don't give an annual pass for it. For me, it's gonna depend. It really depends on what is offered and what is given to you on the day one releases. If Game Pass was to give me, and these are some titles that are coming out like in the next few months. But if they were to give me Outer Wilds, Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds 2 is coming out the end of this month. That's a game that I would love to play. You know, if they're going to give me day one passes like that, that'll keep me happy. Because I honestly don't think I'm going to play Assassin's Creed number 3, number 2, all of these Chronicles, Revelations, Assassin's Creed Freedom. I've already played Hogwarts Legacy. I've tried Hollow Knight, Silk Song. I'm not going to play a lot of these other titles. Now, how does this list compare to some of the games that are offered on the PlayStation Plus Premium?
So, PlayStation has 3 tiers. It has PlayStation Plus Essential, PlayStation Plus Extra, and PlayStation Plus Premium. I'm in Premium just because I don't know. I'm just a PlayStation fanboy. It's fine. I'm a Sony pony. I'll acknowledge that and I support PlayStation.
It's no problem with that.
Yeah. So PlayStation Plus Essential just gives you access to multiplayer. You get cloud saves. You get 3 rotating downloadable games per month, and you get PlayStation Store discounts. For Plus Extra, you get all the essential benefits. Then you have access to 400 PS4 and PS5 games, and you get access to Ubisoft classics. And then finally, PlayStation Plus Premium. You have all extra and essential tier benefits. Players can download or stream PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, PSP games. PS3 games are streaming only. Players can stream these back catalog games to PS3, PS5, or PC, so it opens up PC. You get time-limited game trials. You get stream select PS5 titles from the PlayStation Plus catalog, and you have access to PlayStation Pictures catalog, so some movies. I think you're also able to stream games onto your portal. PlayStation
really?
Portal. So that's what I've been doing. I'm just dabbling in it, like Resident Evil and stuff, because my brother-in-law wanted to try it. So the question is about the games. Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah. How many of those games do you play?
Good question. The most recent one was Baby Steps. That's where you're like using.
Oh yeah.
That's freaking game about like their people's perception of 35 old adults that live with their parents in their basement and all they do is play video games. It's a hard game. I watched a stream of it from Kind of Funny. It made me laugh a lot.
You're like trying to learn how to walk.
Yeah, it's funny.
But you're a grown ass man.
Yeah, it's funny but dumb at the same time. But the game's hard though. Because I tried it for an hour. I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I playing this game?
Yeah.
It's a trial though. It gives you hour trials. It gives you PlayStation discounts on some games, like if you purchase early. I did play some of the games because it gives you 3 games a month. They're older games though, versus Xbox. They give you games like day on date. For example, say that Forza or Silksong. That's a great example.
Right.
That came out day and date, and you get to play it right now.
Yeah.
Right. Versus PlayStation, like Ghost of Tsushima or Ghost of Yotei, you probably won't get that for free till like next year or something.
Right.
Right. But you have access to like God of War, Ragnarok, Ghost of Tsushima, and other PlayStation exclusives like Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, or Miles Morales. So you just get them a little later.
Yeah.
But it's only like they have different tier models. Their models are a little different for cost. So you can pay it every month if you want. So $18 a month. Or you can pay it quarterly, $50. This is for premium. Or you pay it yearly for $160.
I think that's $200 less than what you have to pay for Xbox.
Yeah.
Is that right? Is my math right there?
Yeah.
That's a huge
Yeah,
difference.
because it's
Now,
260 and 360. Yeah. So it just again like it really depends on what type of gamer you are. Are you
Right.
the ones that like you know what games you want to play, so you just straight up purchase them digitally or physical, and you're happy with it, or are you the type of gamer that doesn't purchase games, but then they like to dabble in many?
yeah, and I think I'm the latter. I like to dabble in many games, but I don't have an infinite cash flow that I could just be throwing $30, and then on top of $30 a month, and then on top of that, I'm buying other games that I want to play, like Ghost of Tsushima, that's on a different platform.
Console, and it's not
Yeah.
offered on the console that you are subscribed to.
Exactly. And I don't restrict myself to, oh hey, I'm only going to play Xbox games. I'm going to play PC games. Like there's a game that I want to play, and it's called Kingmaker, and that's an interesting game because what it is it's like a guy that's able to travel into time and go and take weapons from present day or future, and then bring it back to medieval times and use those weapons.
That's cheating, man.
Right?
Yeah, man. They got swords and everything, and you're shooting them with like M14 or whatever.
Yeah,
or a pistol.
Yeah,
Or a
M16.
musket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even with freaking bombs, you know what I mean?
Whoa.
But the challenging thing is back in those times, you got hordes and hordes of armies. So is your weapons enough to go against thousands of troops? So Kingmaker, I definitely want to play that, but that's a PC game, you know. And so what I'm getting at is, even though Game Pass does the day one releases, there's always going to be one or two games that I want to try that's outside of the Xbox universe. And don't get me wrong, like I think it's attractive that they do offer. I think it's the EA Play, which is included in this Game Pass Ultimate, and then you can try stuff like FC 26 and also Madden 26. But honestly, I don't find myself having the time to soak in and play those games, because to enjoy those type of games, you want to like build a team, and then especially with Madden, you want to try to do the different modes and do the like build a franchise, that kind of thing, to enjoy the game. I just don't have that kind of time. So I'm trying to figure out, and I may have to put a pause on this Xbox Ultimate, and I don't know if I'm gonna circle back to PlayStation or not. But like, what do you think? With your experience in playing, how much are you actually using that premium for PlayStation?
I'm telling you right now, I should like just talking to you. I should move to is it PlayStation Plus? Not essential, the second tier, because I don't really use like Sony Pictures. I don't really. I just like to have the option, the ability to do it, and so that's what keeps me in the premium tier. Because I do have a portal. I do like downloading these games. I like having the ability to go into betas or streaming like PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, PSP games. Or because I have that portal, like I'm streaming select PS5 games versus like PlayStation Extra, you're not able to.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, but to answer your question, like, how much am I really utilizing every month? I bet you I can get away with just PlayStation Essential.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't need all the extra stuff, but I don't know. Just because I'm able to, I don't mind spending a little bit more. I'm sure I don't have to. I would save like way more. I would save like $80 more a month.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Like, again, that never made me think, is it worth it? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I can change it next year. Who knows?
yeah, I'm trying to figure this all out, and I'm sure a lot of you are trying to figure this all out. And man, I'm wondering how many of our listeners are actually more Xbox players versus PlayStation players. Boy, it makes it hard, Because here's the other thing, and you had touched on this before we started setting up. Is there really a console war, or is Xbox not going to come out with a new console and then just be like, hey, Xbox, we're going into just the online play, the cloud-based service. Oh, wow. And if that's the case, are you going to even need a new Xbox, or are they going to just focus on those PC gamers or the cloud-based players that don't need a console?
Yeah, so I'm looking at Push Square, and it's written by Sam Baker. So the headline is PS6 may go uncontested as rumors of next-gen Xbox cancellation force Microsoft to comment.
Yeah.
So it reads, like, after that headline, Xbox, as the company says, we are actively investing in our future first-party consoles and devices designed, engineered, and built by Xbox. For more details, the community can revisit our agreement announcement with AMD.
Wow.
So I don't know. I mean, they certainly are putting their game. You don't see a PlayStation game on Xbox, right? But you see Xbox games on PlayStation.
I think they're like, well, okay, would you Stellar Blade, that's a PlayStation game, right?
It's on PC too. Yeah,
It's on PC. Is it on Xbox?
I don't think so.
Okay.
How about Gears of War? That's Xbox.
That's on PlayStation.
It's on PlayStation. The
Yeah.
other game, Forza,
That's on both.
right? Gran Turismo,
I'm not sure.
PlayStation.
Okay.
What's the other game that I was? Microsoft Flight Simulator.
That's on both, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you don't see PlayStation games crossing over to Xbox, but you see it the other way.
Yeah.
And then Xbox is pushing their handheld, the ROG Xbox thing, with $1,000 or whatever. I kind of see them as transitioning into cloud gaming and making games like Sega. Like, not making a box, but making games.
Oh, and maybe was that their plan all along?
I think they had to, once they realized that they were as successful as the console makers, I think they had to pivot.
Sure.
So PlayStation's like in the middle.
Right.
Because they have a box. They release games on PC, but it takes a little while. Right? It's like timed exclusive. We'll have Stellar Blade on our system for a year, then we'll give it to PC players. Or God of War, or Ghost of Tsushima, or the first party studios. They eventually make it to PC at some point.
And you know what? I'm not a great analyst or economist towards those things.
Me either. I just look at what's happening.
Yeah, but it does seem to be successful for them, because this past year, Stellar Blade did fine
on PC. Yeah,
and
I don't think they have to change too much too.
Right. And don't get me wrong, not everybody enjoyed, because we have a friend, Mike, and Mike told us that he did not enjoy Stellar Blade, or at least to the extent that we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the other thing is like Borderlands. Like our experience playing Borderlands, like console versus PC. Like, because like firsthand, like Mike and I were playing, and then I was playing with Mike, but his PC kept freezing. It's not on his PC because his PC, it's not on his equipment.
Sure.
Because he has a high, I believe he has a high
it's
RAM.
high end.
Yeah.
It's higher than mine.
So it's the optimization on the game.
Right.
And we couldn't play. What he had to do was like decrease the settings. Versus on a PlayStation, I didn't have to change anything. Like, I can't. So it's already set for that.
Yeah.
So so what I'm saying is that like the player base and the convenience of a console versus a PC is different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, for example, I have the means to purchase the PC, but do I really want to dive into that to change my settings? Because I'm already I already have problems with that with Ghost of Tsushima. Like, do I want to play on ray tracing? Do I want to play on ray tracing pro? Do I want better graphics but less performance, or do I want performance but less graphics? At least this one gives me like best of both worlds. Like, if I were to do PC, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be like freaking Borderlands inventory management or Destiny. I'm like tweaking all this shit to
Your
make
vault,
yeah
vault management.
before I actually play the game, which is not like I'm not there for that. I just want to turn it on and play the game.
Turn off and be done with it.
Yeah, and give
and
me
then-
like 4 options versus like the ability to like achieve what I want, but I have to make changes on different sliders,
yeah.
multiple sliders. So you know, everybody has different tastes.
No, I understand that. I
Yeah.
understand that perspective. It's interesting.
And then you have Nintendo.
Yeah.
Nintendo doesn't share their games, but then they have such a following on their Switch, on Mario, where they have like, you don't have a PlayStation Land, you have a Nintendo World, like physically, like Universal Studios. You know, you're making movies,
Yep.
so and you have stores like around the world that sells just exclusive Nintendo stuff. So their market is, because they started out as a toy company,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like in the past, when you look at their history, so they're like just tapping into that. So they're very broad. So it's different. It's when you look at it, the global view, like how each company is viewing video games and how it affects different populations and customers. It's different, and you see each company making different changes to adapt to what's going on in the world.
And Nintendo, it works for them.
Uh-huh.
And their fan base, has not changed. And actually, because of its longevity, I think what they're doing is the current players are passing it down to their children.
Yeah, and the graphics don't even have to be the best graphics.
No, it doesn't.
You say Pokemon, I'm like, all right, I'm playing Pokemon. People buy it. Holy shit, dude. Or Mario World Galaxy 1 and 2. We're going to charge you $70 for this.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Or Metroid. You say Metroid. Oh, you see tons of people buying Metroid. You say Zelda, you get a flock of people playing Zelda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because they already have their base already. It's kind of like a building. If you have a good foundation, it'll be built correctly. But if your foundation is like unsettling or it's not stable, it'll just crumble.
Makes sense.
Right?
Makes sense. Here's one thing that's not crumbling. The popularity of Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, Jay.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Now, Demon Slayer, this is, I want to say it's close to the #1 anime in the freaking world for movies. And I might be off there by 1 or 2. It might be between Pokemon, when the Pokemon movie came out, and Demon Slayer. But I just wanted to point this out because here I am. I've already seen Infinity Castle, but I am still enjoying the series. So I'm in season 1
Yeah, where are you watching it on?
on Netflix.
Okay.
Is it? Yeah, it's on Netflix. And here I am. I'm watching the episode where you have is it Tashiro?
Tanjiro, the main character?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Tanjiro, and he is trying to break this rock
This boulder.
boulder.
Yeah, in order to become eligible to be be a candidate for the Demon Slayer Corp.
Yeah, and he's going through this crazy training, right? And his sensei is freaking forcing him to do all these freaking movements. He's like, he finishes 1,000, and he's like, okay, do 500 more. Uroko Daki, am I saying that right? Mm-hmm. Uroko Daki, the guy with the red mask, and he's just beating his butt. And but he does complain a little bit. That's Tanjiro. But now he's got this task of trying to cut a boulder in half and then this figure, Sabito. Am I saying that right? This dude with red, kind of spiky hair is like fighting him and training him as well and telling him, yo, man, keep going, but then also making it super tough for him. And they're fighting and they're going back and forth. And little did I know, and Jay kind of pointed this out, there's like more to this. I mean, we always talk about Demon Slayer with their different layers of stuff. But he finally gets to the point where he cuts this boulder in half, right? But then you pointed out to me that this person, Sabito, he kind of appears again later on in his story, in his development, right? And can you share that with me a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, this story's been, Demon Slayer's been out for over 5 years. So Sabato is trained with Giyu. Giyu is a Hashira that Tanjiro first meets, like the first episode, right? The water Hashira.
Yeah.
And they trained together, but Sabato did the same training as Tanjiro with Tanjiro's master right now, and or at that time, but he ends up saving Giyu and dies. So Tanjiro is essentially fighting a spirit who's training him to defeat this boulder.
Right.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
Now you were telling me something about like the his robes.
Oh, Giyu?
Yes.
All right. So this is like further in the story. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 LT. So Giyu is a water Hashira, but when you look at what he's wearing, his attire, it's split. Like one's like kind of purplish, another one's like a texture or color palette of different colors, like yellow, green, and black or white, right? So half of it is his sister's colors,
Okay.
and the other half of it is Sabato. Because Sabato saved Giyu when he was training and sacrificed his life. And then the reason why Giyu is wearing his sister's colors is because his sister sacrificed herself to save him.
Oh.
So he's like wearing this freaking like guilt on him. It can look as guilt or honor.
Yeah.
So how do you want to look at it? Are you negative or positive? Like, is he wearing guilt that like people died for him, or are you like positive, like these people died for me, so I have to honor them by wearing this garment, and I'm destroying demons in their name? So it depends how you want to look at it.
Right.
Yeah. And you see that like towards the very like end of Demon Slayer season, whatever season, they're like towards the end.
Yeah.
You see him like say, Giyu's like, I don't feel like I should be a Hashira. I don't deserve that. You know what? Like imposter syndrome.
Right.
Like you're very good, but you don't see yourself as being very good. Right.
You don't. It's like doubting himself a little bit.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And then like Tanjiro's like, Giyu, trying to snap him out of it. He's like, what are you gonna do how are you gonna teach forward? Who are you gonna pass all your knowledge to? Right? And then it goes into a backstory of like Sabato like punching Giyu, and Giyu's like, why'd you do that? He's like, your sister killed her, like sacrificed herself for you. Don't waste it. Right? Don't waste her death because you're doubting yourself.
Yeah.
So, and then Sabato's like, if you ever say that again, I'm going to kill you, or we won't be friends.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a cool thing about this show.
Yeah.
We talk about the layers and stuff, but this is not South Park. You know what I mean?
No.
It is in South Park. There's so much story within the story, and I find it very entertaining.
Yeah, I'm glad you're liking this.
Yeah, and I'm going kind of at a slow pace at it, but I love talking to you about it because like we don't rehearse this conversation. We're not like scripted or anything like that. And Jay always gives me a little different perspective of it, and it doesn't keep me from it doesn't spoil my experience of watching it later. It just kind of helps me and I get to see things a little bit sooner than than it's shown to me in the episode.
Yeah. So you're gonna continue to watch it?
Oh yeah,
Oh, sick.
yeah. I really like this.
Oh, cool.
I was thinking on changing gears and watching the Train series, but that's like I think I don't want to jump the gun too soon because I think I want to progress through these first couple seasons and then maybe go from there. This is a funny thing, and it's related to Demon Slayer, but there's a lot of talk about the live action. And they got me. The freaking AI. They got me, Jay.
Yo, right? Yeah.
and,
This AI, man. Yeah.
Dang, man, these fan based trailers, right? And they had Timothée as a Chalamet. Yeah. They had him as Tanjiro.
Who did they have as Mizon?
I'm not sure.
It's Michael Jackson, baby.
No.
Yeah.
I know, right? Yeah, because he does kind of look like Michael Jackson. But it totally got me, and I was like, "Nah, man, this can't be real."
At least it made you question. That's good.
Right?
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what threw me off is that he Timothy or the AI or whatever, he looked horrible swinging the sword.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's a shitty ass swing, man. He looked like he's playing pickleball or something. And with that, two-handed swing, I'm like, what the hell is this? And so I had to go and look and say, hey, is this who is the cast for live action Demon Slayer? And they're like, no, there is not a cast out yet.
Yes.
This is all fan based BS.
Yeah.
But they got me for a second.
Oof, got. I on YouTube I searched Tekken characters as AI, like how they look like.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh because man, this AI they mess up their hands horribly.
Oh, do they?
They like for example, like I said, like Mai from King of Fighters. Like she puts out her fan and then her hand morphs into a fan. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's so weird.
Oh, really?
Or like Billy Kane, like he's swinging something and all of a sudden his hand like gets inverted and it looks all weird and you're smiling. That's so goofy, man. But when like I don't know, man. If you're not keeping up with AI and to the times, I can totally tell how. Oh, dude, that's so cool. Like it's real.
It looks very good.
It kind of reminds me, like you were saying about your dad watching the Padres game.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He thought it was live,
He thought it was real,
but it's not.
it's not.
It was like an old game, right?
It was an old game. It was like an AI game of what
Yeah, what it would
MLB
be.
the show
Yeah.
wanted to have as a result.
They even do that with Madden too, right?
Yeah.
The people are like, "Oh shit, that looks real, man," but it's
It's not.
yeah.
Yeah, you got to be careful. I think it's it's good and it's bad. It is what it is.
Yeah, you just gotta use AI for I don't know, man. You just gotta use it like a tool.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like a hammer. You gotta use it for the correct things.
Well, Jay, we're gonna cut this episode a little bit shorter than normal.
All right.
I'll be cool with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if you enjoy the podcast, please check out our previous episode. Check out, and you know what? Do this, please. Tell your friends about it, so it kind of improves the algorithm, and more people get to view in it, and it really helps us. But really thankful for all our returning listeners and our new listeners. So
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Bay and I are not AI. We are talking. We're not robots. Thank you for listening, and be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Take care.
All right, bye.